There is just no excuse for TV networks and radio stations putting footy club directors behind the microphone to call their own footy teams. Cost restrictions don't cut it. Suggestions that the media is so cash-strapped or commentators so reliant on paying gigs that they have to juggle these conflicts are just excuses. Excuses for what is, frankly, a compromised call. This is nothing against Luke Darcy, who called yesterday's Western Bulldogs game, or Jimmy Bartell, who I work with on 3AW, or Mark Risciuto, to name the current crop. But there is just no way their calls are not compromised when they're so personally and sometimes professionally invested. Commentators like these, calling their own footy clubs, have to be acting even when their calls are completely sounding like they're impartial. It's off-putting for the audience, it compromises the callers, and in the case of yesterday's wonderful Western Bulldogs win over West Coast, it was a case of poor scheduling by the Seven Network.
Agree with that, Hutch?
Anyone want to add something to that?
Well, you run a media company. What do you think?
I kind of have a
Hutch.
liberal view that it adds a bit to the pageantry of the game if your team's not involved. If you're barring for West Coast yesterday, it was a little jarring. But if you're a neutral, it was interesting to watch Luke try and emotionally not
I reckon it's
overtouch.
unfair on Luke, Jimmy and the guys.
Yep.
Just don't put them on those games.
Yeah, I think that's a common.
It lacks integrity, and it really is largely off-putting for the audience. I'm not saying Luke overdid it at any moment yesterday. I mean, that call of the big mark by Norton, Brian Taylor probably would have done the same thing, but you know he's a Western Bulldogs director. Anyway, I'm a broken record. I don't know why it still happens, and there's no excuse.
It's tricky all round. Let's get to...
No, it's not. Just don't do it.
Yeah, but I understand the challenges of scheduling for the network around it.
That is just not true, Craig. You're just trying to disagree with me for the sake of it. Keep going.